So, according to Fabrizio Romano, Leon Bailey is set to sign a new deal, a new and improved mega deal with Aston Villa. Big, big news for the Leon Bailey camp. And apparently big news as well for the Aston Villa community fan base. Um, they are really, really happy to get this done because they don't know so the summer is coming in and you don't want that to be looming around the club's head, especially with a player like Leon Bailey who's in form right now, who's consistently performing and getting the numbers racking up week in, week out. Anyways, before getting into that details, I would really, really appreciate it if you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're here for the first time, would definitely appreciate it. Do so, do it now, so we can get that out of the way as fast as possible. So, let's get into the meat of the matter. Let's get straight into what Fabrizio Romano said. This is important. So this is it. Fabrizio Romano and Aston Villa reach a verbal agreement with Leon Bailey to sign new long-term contract very soon. And you guys know once it's coming from Fabrizio Romano, it is spot on. It cannot go wrong from here. It is 100% accurate. It's all agreed. Time to complete paperwork and then sign as Bailey happy to stay at Aston Villa. Salary rise is big in this one as well. And longer contract for the Jamaican winger. And I'm telling you, this is big, big news for the Aston Villa camp and the Aston Villa fan base. Big news for Leon Bailey as well. Because I do believe that this is something that he would have wanted gotten out of the way as early as possible. Now, there's something that I want to discuss. It's just going to deviate a little bit away from the contract negotiation. But what I'm going to go into is something that a fan, I think it's an Aston Villa fan, alluded to. And it surrounds Leon Bailey. And let me just bring that up so you guys can see what we're speaking about here. This is it. So, let's have a keen look here, right? It says Luis Miguel. I won't try and say the last name. Anyways, Echeg Gare. 1. With the report news that Leon Bailey is close to an agreement nearing. Let me get that out of the way. Nearing, let me just make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see. Yeah, good. Agreeing a new deal. Sorry about that. Aston Villa, something that will be celebrated by everyone associated with the club. I want to just quickly write this thread to remind us all of two very important virtues: patience and support. And most of the Jamaican fans, Reggae Boyz supporters, will most definitely fall into this similar category. I have fallen in the category as well. Patience and support. But let's hear what he has to say surrounding that. So it's very important that we understand where it's coming from. 2, it wasn't long ago that Leon Bailey's future with Villa was in question. Remember that we did in update video Leon Bailey's future in the here and all these type of videos. Notably before Unai Emery's arrival, but it didn't continue up until this season. There was not only impatience, but there was legitimate virtual. Sure, there was injuries along the way, but overall, many wanted him gone. There was anger and resentment. Now, as we fast forward to the present, Leon Bailey has 7 goals and 6 assists in 10 starts. 7 goals and 6 assists in 10 starts. Phenomenal. That's phenomenal. He also overaging a goal or an assist in less than every 80 minutes. But above all, he seems happy and confident, willing to do whatever it takes for the team. Obviously, a lot of credit goes to Unai Emery because Unai Emery came in, give him the credit in the bank, believe in him, put a hand over his shoulder, and spoke with Leon Bailey and said, you know what, you are in my plans. And funny enough, when he was at Arsenal, when Unai Emery was at Arsenal, we were linked with Leon Bailey. So apparently, Leon Bailey was a player that Unai Emery fancied for a long time. Unai Emery. Anyways, let's continue. Credit goes to Unai Emery and his coaching staff who have slowly helped him understand the player he can be. But here, I salute Leon himself because he persevered. These players are human beings, and I am sure it was very. Let me go to that. It was very. Let's go. It was very difficult for him to read or watch some of the criticism that when things weren't, well, my apologies, some of the criticism when things were down. But he kept plunging away, and now a new contract beckons. So happy for him, happy for Jamaica, happy for Aston Villa. Remember, patience and support can be the difference in every single thing. And I personally believe that this thread was beautifully written, and this also takes aim at us Reggae Boyz fans, many of the Reggae Boyz fans, and I definitely have to take some level of, I'll take some part of it as well. I take some part of it, but nonetheless, I'm very, very happy for Leon Bailey. He has been performing extremely well so far this season. He has been one of the Aston Villa's best players, best wingers, and sentiments to that, because what we're seeing right now is all the fruits and all the hard work that Leon Bailey would have put in gaining some level of fruition. He's going to reap his reward for persevering, being patient, just working hard, going through all the issues that whatever pops up in front of him, the injuries, all of these things. And you have to say that that's the mentality of a champion. That is the mentality of a champion. And at this moment, he's shining, and it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful to see how he's going. And I want this to continue, especially in the World Cup qualifiers and especially in the Nation League. But I really, really want to see this continue. I want to see him on this same part, pushing through, working extremely hard, and definitely let the fans enjoy watching him play. So, this is a big, big message to the supporters. Sometimes we have to be very, very patient and supportive. Now, as media outlets, we will report everything, good and bad. That's just how it is. That's media. That's how media operates. We have to report everything. We can't just report good news. We have to report when things aren't going well. We have to report everything. So many times, I myself, even some of my fellow vloggers would have made reports on many, many different issues. We get bashing that we don't like, with this, whatever. But really and truly, we have to report the news that is out there, so you guys can be informed. Unless we wouldn't have served any purpose, actually. But this is brilliant, brilliant news. And it's happy news, it's good news. And I'm reporting really, really good news today. And I'm happy for it. And I'm feeling really, really good about it. So, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're here for the first time, big up yourself, Leon Bailey, and continue putting the hard work. And the sky is the limit, young man. Big up yourself. Anyways, people, MG Sports TV. We're out. Boom. God bless. Enjoy your stay, dear people.